In this lesson, we will be covering geometric principles and rules for angles.
We will give the definitions of a few terms and will provide visual examples to give you a better understanding of the concept.
Finally, we will cover angles and rules for transversal.
So first we will discuss complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary angles are angles that have a sum of 90 degrees. For example, 30 and 60 are complementary angles because when added together they have a sum of 90 degrees.
So here's an example of a complementary angle. As you can see, 30 degrees and plus 60 degrees equals a right angle, or 90 degrees. That would be a complementary angle. Now we will discuss supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are two angles that have a sum of 180 degrees. 140 and 40 are supplementary angles because they have a sum of 180 degrees. And here's an example of a supplementary angle, because you can see 140 and 40 equals 180. Now we will discuss angle properties and rules in a transversal. A transversal is a line that passes through two or more other lines at different points. When working with parallel lines in a transversal, there are various rules you can apply to help figure out all of the angles. Two things you must know are interior angles and exterior angles. Interior angles are on the inside of two parallel lines, and the exterior angles on the outside of the two parallel lines. So here are two exterior angles, and here are two interior angles, because these angles are on the inside and these angles are on the outside.
First we'll discuss the opposite angles rule. If two angles oppose each other, then they are equal. This rule can also be referred to as the X rule because the intersecting lines look similar to an X.
So if you look at angle 2 and angle 3, they are opposing each other, therefore they are opposite angles, therefore they are equal. Next we will cover the interior angles rule. This rule states that the two interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. This can be referred to as the C rule. Angle 4 and angle 6 are supplementary because you can see the C. If you add them together, they have a sum of 180 degrees.
Now we will cover the alternate angles rule. If two interior angles are on opposing sides of the transversal, they are equal. This is known as the Z rule.
So angle 3 and angle 6 would be equal because of the Z rule, or angle 4 and angle 5. The same also applies for exterior angles, so angle 1 and angle 8 would be equal. And angle 2 and angle 7 would be equal. Finally, we will cover the corresponding angles rule. If the lines are parallel, then the exterior angle on one side of the transversal is equal to the interior angle on the other parallel line. This is known as the F rule. So angle 2 would equal angle 6 because they are corresponding. And angle 4 and angle 8 would be equal. Same with angle 1 and 5 and 3 and 7.
Thanks for watching our lesson on angle properties. If you are still unclear about certain things, watch the video again or ask Mr. Ross in class.